Hello and welcome to Western Cinema Presents The Homesman, starring and directed by Tommy Lee Jones. This film is from the year 2014. It also starring Hilary Swank, and it has a runtime of, let's see, 2 hours, 3 minutes. So Tommy Lee Jones, the magnificent the rap in what critics are calling the best Western since Unforgiven, BBC. When a low life drifter, George Briggs Jones, is rescued from a hanging, by the strong-willed Mary Bree Chetty, Hilary Swank's character. He agrees to help cross the plains on by covered wagon, but the stark beauty of the frontier hides the consistent threats and enemies on a psychological peril. Also starring Meryl Streep, James Spader, and John Lithgow. I haven't actually seen this film, so this is a live reaction and commentary review of the film. We do hope you will join us, and as always, we would love to show you these, but we are restricted heavily by copyright laws and the guidelines of YouTube, so we cannot actually show these films here on YouTube. If you're catching the replay of this presentation, you will have to find your own copy or find it on a streaming platform. Deleted scenes. Would you like to say anything?
This will be a first-time watch for me as well. I know a little bit when it comes to the plot. Certain events that take place. Because, after a while, a movie is out long enough, you hear certain spoilers. But so I know a little bit of what's coming, even though I haven't seen the movie. But yeah, you will be getting our genuine reaction, because apparently it's going to be a first-time watch for both of us. So, all right, let's get to it. And hello to Left Check Productions.
Yes, hello. Welcome.
All right. The Cosme link should be at the top of the chat, so please join us there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we go.
as we said before, this film was also directed by Tommy Lee Jones and co-written by him. And it is based on a novel by Glendon Swarthout. And if that name is familiar, he was the author of The Shootist.
So we have a pulled back shot of the horizon of the what looks like the plains of America.
Of a cast of thousands type movie. So I think we're going to expect a lot of cameos here. Okay. Yeah. I got the feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of one and done scenes here.
Yeah.
Do not get attached. Nebraska territory.
Now we see a woman with 2 horses pulling a plow in a field. Okay, they're not horses; they're donkeys. I stand corrected. They're not horses; they're donkeys. And she looks right out of a Little House on the Prairie.
Mm-hmm.
And she called her donkeys girls, so I guess they're female. She's driving her donkeys into a nearby barn where there is a horse and a cow. Directed by Tommy Lee Jones. Chicken. It's what's for dinner. She brushes herself while looking at herself in the mirror. Okay, I'll stop that. That gets going. Oh, that guy. I think we've seen him as a villain in a few films.
Mhm.
She doesn't have an actual piano. She has a blanket that has the keys but no piano. She pretending to play a piano. Her gentleman caller has fallen
He's
asleep. She sang him to sleep.
Pardon me. Okay. I, oh, okay.
You were too bossy. Damn. She got told. You're too bossy, girl.
Yeah. Oh well.
And I don't know. It looks too like it may be too old to bear children.
William Fickner and Miranda Otto. And things are not looking too good for them. Their cattle is dying.
They got dead livestock on the
Uh,
in their fields.
and they are really out in the middle of nowhere. Hey, that guy.
Wait, you want a dead body in the house? Wow, I
And
think this lady might be a little bit crazy.
yeah, they all might be, which is, I think, well, it's kind of the point. Scott, I think you need to do a little bit more than that.
Hello, Susan. Good to see you.
We are watching The Homesman from 2014.
Mm-hmm.
Really, right there in the
Wow.
barn. Okay.
When the mood struck yet him and took him.
Okay. Well, anybody went? Okay, yeah, not even that long.
Uh-oh.
The rate at which we're going through children here is really starting to creep me out.
Yeah.
This is going to be a pull no punches movie here, folks.
Okay. This baby's a lot.
Oh,
Oh my god. Oh, wow.
oh!
Wow. That one totally caught me by surprise. Hello, lady miss. Good to see you.
Wait, how many people have you shot? Just asking. Yeah, I mean, come on. You don't be 25 and not married. You'll be dead by the time you're 27.
Well, this town's really out in nowhere.
Yeah.
She got a long journey.
It's going to take a week to get away from town. Assuming you don't have to go back and get directions. Wagons, east.
Oh, wow, it's that guy. He's in a lot of westerns and western TV shows.
And hello, Tim.
Hello, Tim.
Barry Corbin, of course. He's at work. But that's okay. The broadcast will remain up as usual. So you can always catch us later on.
Yeah.
See you then, Tim.
So these are for the crazy women that she's going to transport.
Yeah.
Because that does look like a prison wagon.
Yeah. Take me. Go ahead on. And when will we be doing Final Justice on the show, Bill? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No. No Joe Don Baker. And
Well, I
no.
was going to make a joke where there's no country for old men. Well, there's no country for women.
Not in this
No
movie.
country for women. Women have babies that go crazy.
It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I did not see you there. Or there. Mhm. Otherwise, we won't have a movie. It can't be good.
Wow. Are you feeling a little blown up this morning? You guys dropped down my chimney and you didn't blow me up. You better run.
Uh,
Wait.
well, blowing them up
You
didn't
tried
work.
to.
So.
Yeah. Definitely blowing up did not work. So they're hanging them.
And did a damn poor job of it.
Well, They left him on his horse,
Huh.
thinking the horse would eventually run off.
Howdy, ma'am.
She's definitely the one in charge. You might live to regret that sentiment.
Probably.
I mean, she's the boss. You should be the boss of you.
He is laying it on a little thick here, though.
Yeah. Maybe he's crying for coming to this conclusion. Like, maybe not agreeing to do everything she says is going to be a good idea.
Yeah, we hear she's a good shot. Mostly from her, but we hear she's a good shot.
We haven't seen her fire a single weapon
Of,
yet.
of course, you don't have to be good from that close.
No. No.
Oh, her Bob. Okay.
Was it the, was the house still smoldering in smoke? He still got black all over his face. For the love of God, clean up your face, man.
Right.
I can see why you're single. It looks like that she got a whole bathtub on the wall.
Oh, and that's not good.
What?
Because she's seeing
What's?
people who aren't there.
Oh yeah,
The mother's dead. She's talking to her mother.
yeah. They are pretty darn crazy. Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Mm.
What? Okay. Wow. Uh,
Meanwhile, Meryl Streep Jr. in The Telltale Baby.
know what you are.
She was a shield maiden of Rohan. We thought she could handle it. Okay. Let's try not to get killed before we get out of town. Get killed after we get out of town, most likely.
As he gives her what could be construed as an alias,
Possibly.
George Briggs came into it.
George
Briggs just came into existence.
Damn. All right.
At least she was nice enough to get him the whiskey. So all these fellows have crazy wives who did something to the offspring. It's Todd from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Crazy wife number one.
Grace Gummer, who's the daughter of Meryl Streep, who's also in this movie.
I wonder how well this is going to go over. Crazy women in boxed up box with bars on the windows. Thanks for giving us your crazy wife.
She doesn't even know you're there.
No, she's waiting to, I don't know what. She really has lost her mind. I mean,
Yeah.
here we are at crazy wife number 2. Wow. We have a biter. We have a biter. Man, she's a fair woman.
Ingmar Bergman's The Evil Dead. Oh, okay. I'm a demon, but I'm really depressed about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my price just went up.
Damn, she's a kicker and a biter. Wow. Boy, these weapons are really old.
Hey, look at it this way, pal. At least you didn't get your head stuck on top of a snowman like last time.
Yeah.
That's a movie we got to do sometime, Bill's the Snowman, just for the sheer what the Fness of it.
Well, what is the snowman? I'm not familiar with it.
Okay. The Snowman is it's a murder mystery. It's based on a book series, and it's basically the first serial murder case in Norway. And basically, oh, what the hell is happening now? What the? Huh? Where are we?
He's this is scary wife number crazy wife number 3, and this guy
Oh,
is
are we? Did we?
he's having
Oh, no,
relations with.
Well, she was just into. Okay. What the? Oh, you sick bitch. Oh, yeah, we should have just shot this fucking guy. Serious. Oh, okay. I'll stick his head on a snowman this time. All right.
Okay. Wow, there's some crazy stuff going on in this film.
Yeah, well, the women are crazy. The husbands aren't all that much better.
No, they're not.
No. Damn, taking these women to Iowa were the best damn thing that could possibly have happened.
I mean, we got women tied to a bed because they're so crazy.
Wait, one of these kids is not Dakota Fanning or Joey King. They're no good to us. Burn the room.
I'm not sure leaving these children with the daddy is a good idea, but that's just my vibe that I've gotten from this film. Okay. Wow. The women are making crazy noises. They're not gonna stop. You're gonna start up again.
Most likely.
I don't think that worked. Wow. They're both doing it. Imagine having to travel hundreds of miles with that. The man's being realistic, and the woman says, "We need to name the donkeys. We need to name the jackasses."
Okay, Skyrocket and Buttercup. Moving on.
Brown. I'm a man. I don't deal much with names all that much. Simple and easy. Brown because he's brown. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It's 1869. Who cares what I name or don't name my hours? We're stuck out here in God know where with these crazy women. Wow. These women don't want to do anything, and one's beating her head against the.
Mm.
Oh, wow. They've gone totally mental. They have. Oh my god. Okay, she's putting a thimble for the doll.
Uh, Lady Mist, okay, asking, what the heck is this movie about? Okay, this is a movie called The Homesman from 2014, and there are three women living out in the frontier who have all, for various reasons, gone insane, and their husbands
Yeah.
can't really take care of them properly anymore. So, so they draw lots as to which one is going to take the women back to a place to take them from Nebraska to Iowa, to a place that's kind of a home where they can stay. And so the husbands are supposed to draw lots, but one of them won't do it. So Hillary Swank takes its place, and she's the one who draws the lot to go and do this task of taking these women to this home. And Tommy Lee Jones is a kind of a drifter, very down on his luck. He's squatting in a nearby kind of shack, really, and
Yeah.
he's basically been left to hang, to die. And she hires him to assist her in taking these women across the frontier. That's basically it. Uh,
Oh, an Indian burial ground, it looks like.
Indian burial. Yeah.
There's a line there on are sacred. He's only taking the buffalo skin.
Yeah.
He's got a point there. That Indian doesn't, but he does need it.
Welcome, Lady Mist.
Uh-oh. We have Indians. He gave up his horse. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Burying the other one's doll. Not good. Damn. Wow. That's the same actor who played Old Joe, right? Well, everybody on this this film is crazy. Not only are they crazy, they're killers. Man, this horse don't want to be ridden. The horse brought her back to the grave. Wow.
How long was I muted? Sorry. All right. Hello to Big Al Presents. In effect, he's right, because he's basically just a transporter, basically, right? I'm getting paid to
Yeah.
do this job, move this wagon from one place to another. And everybody he's run into is either totally batshit insane or trying to kill him. you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm just trying to survive to get my paycheck. That's it. Oh, man.
That's not normal, what a normal person would do either. Playing a blanket that has
No.
piano keys. That's not normal. I don't
No.
care what circle. That's not normal. I ain't
You
no
know, it
farmer, woman.
could be made into a monster. You know, if we all pull together as a team.
Talk cheap. Yeah, well, we saw how it was working for you before.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
She's she's going with a direct approach. Okay. Wow. Oh, Oh, they have an audience.
Okay.
Yes, an audience. I was wondering if some of the crazy rubbed off on Mrs. Cuddy.
Boy, I'm your horse. Well, you killed my owner, and I just want to say I would like to retire from the film. Could you help me off for the film, please? You people are crazy. I was flying out there with Buster Scruggs, and no.
I think she took the women to get bathed again. Who knows? Okay. Wow.
What?
She hung herself? She hung herself, or
What
did
the-
one of the others?
Wow.
Wow. She believed in the Lord, and yet she did suicide? Wow. This this film is all types of messed up that I wasn't prepared for, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. I think this craziness might be a woman disease.
Yeah, you know the scary thing about this? We haven't even gotten to James Spader yet.
Yeah. That's right.
Oh my
He's
God.
still in this movie.
Oh man.
And we're at 1 hour, 27 minutes, and 3 seconds into this film. I was like, holy cow. No, yeah. Oh, these women are way gone. And they affect another woman. Um, you have one following you.
Oh, they're all following. Oh no.
They're all following him. Now it's Tommy Lee Jones character. He's on a mission from God.
Yeah, basically.
Wow, what an interesting shot. One blue house, and then with nothing else around. That's just weird. Fairfield Hotel.
Yeah. Yeah, here's your even bigger problem.
I think we're going to see James Spader.
Yeah.
Yep, here we go.
Yep.
Wow, he's showing his pistols.
Ah, goddamn bartender.
Wow. Now that's one hell of a curse. I think he's doing that intentionally. He's most certainly doing that intentionally.
Mm. Ah.
What?
Damn.
Yeah. She's eating the apple from the pig's mouth. Oh wow, they're still slaves, so we know this is way, way back in time. This church is gonna have their hands full with those women. Is that Amanda Steinfeld?
Haley Steinfeld. Yeah.
Haley. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I know it was familiar face. Wow. Wow, they're just fucked with everything, aren't they? Banknotes no good.
Yeah, because he wants to be 17 and alone.
Yeah.
Now, okay, for those of you who are maybe are not, who are thinking that last scene was just maybe just this side of creepy. Girls her age marrying was not outside of the norm.
No,
that time.
it was not.
So, yeah.
Wow! Whoa!
What the hell?
That was a dick move. Okay, well.
Okay, well, that was
Wow.
the 2 hours and 3 minutes of batshit insanity that was the Homesman.
Yeah. We're sorry, folks. We don't always pick winners.
It's not a bad movie. It's just everybody is either crazy or a jerk. So,
Yeah.
um,
Wow. That was certainly
Okay.
different.
mm,
Hello, Big Al. Big Al was here a while ago.
got big a house here, and
I stand by my what? Yeah.
They're both. Yeah. Now, yeah, Connie. Now for something completely different.
No, for something completely different. Okay. Shall we consult the scrolls?
Okay.
alrighty. The Homesman was released August 29th, 2014. Estimated budget of $16 million, grossing worldwide, according to IMDb Pro, $3.8 million. All right. Wait to put up the page here. All right. Filming locations included Lumpkin, Georgia, Buenos Aires National Wildlife Refuge in Aravaca, Arizona, and San Miguel County, Rio Arriba County, Santa Fe County, Duoque Owenger Pueblo, Mara County, Buena Vista Ranch, the O'Connor Ranch, and the Cerro Pelon Movie Ranch, Los Luceros State Monument, all in New Mexico. All right, moving on to the trivia. Danish director Nikolai Arcel recommended fellow Dane Sonia Richter for the part of Gros Svensson. Arcel said Jones approached him a few minutes after A Royal Affair was nominated for Best Foreign Language Film. Glendon Swarthow's novel was published in 1988. Paul Newman owned the rights and wanted to direct the film himself, but after several failed scripts, he gave up. The Homesman reunites Tommy Lee Jones, Tim Blake Nelson, and James Spader, who all appeared together in Lincoln. This is the third time Meryl Streep has appeared on camera with Tommy Lee Jones. The other two movies were A Prairie Home Companion in 2006 and Hope Springs in 2012. This was Haley Steinfeld's second Western after her Oscar-nominated breakout role in True Grit 2010. All of Meryl Streep and Tommy Lee Jones' scenes took one day to film. The cast includes 3 Oscar winners, Tommy Lee Jones, Hilary Swank, and Meryl Streep, and 2 Oscar nominees, John Lithgow and Haley Steinfeld. Composer Marco Beltrami designed and built an Aeolian harp of an outright piano because he wanted the score to highlight the fact that the wind was an important character in the story. This is the first time Meryl Streep has ever been in a Western.
Wow.
All right. Mr. Carmichael of the Iowa Pleasure House says in the DVD closed captioning, to George Briggs at the gambling table, Bank of Loop went bust, happens all the time to Southbuster banks in the territory. From the film soundtrack, one easily hears the correct word sodbuster bank. Sodbuster is a disparaging slang term for a farmer. The Svensson family speaks Danish. I think we established that. This was the film debut of Leela Rose Allen. I don't know which character she played, but there you go. This is the 4th Glendon Swarthout Western novel to be adapted into a film. The other 3 are 7th Cavalry, They Came to Cordora, and The Shootist. And that is the trivia. For the Homesman, according to IMDb Pro, the scrolls are closed.
Okay. Well. Now, oh boy.
So, what do you have coming up, Bill?
Gonna do House of the Dragons at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern for House of the Dragon, and then karaoke Wednesday and others, and Action Theater Red on Thursday. And I was thinking, and this is for next week for Western cinema, a film called from 2015 called Wild Horses. It stars
Robert Duvall.
Yeah, Robert Duvall as a director, James Franco, Josh Hartnett, Luciana Duvall, Adrian Barboza, and Jim Patrick, Angie Capetta, and it's listed as a Western that's from 2015. Crime thriller, suspense Western titled Wild Horses. This could be a dud too, but I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt because it stars Robert Duvall, real cowboy. A real Hollywood cowboy. Anyway.
Yeah.
So,
well,
we'll give that one a chance next week. It's got really low Rotten Tomatoes. It's like audience score and critic score is about pretty much the same. 17 critics give it 17, and the audience give it 16. So it's really, really low. So
we will. Well, we'll see, and we'll see if the score is correct, or if it was just something that the critics jumped on because there's no agenda in it. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right. It was. Yeah. I thought I knew what I was getting into with this one, but no, I didn't. Okay.
I don't even know how to rate. I don't even know how to rate it.
It's not a bad movie. It's just
it wasn't bad, and it didn't
it's
drag on.
It's a well-made film. It doesn't drag at all. No, but I mean, we were most of the way through it before I realized you were most of the way through it. But
It didn't. Yeah, it didn't seem like those 2 hours dragged on. So
I can understand why this movie didn't play. So, well, for one thing, I remember from the time they really didn't advertise this movie all that much. I mean, there was a trailer. It was a theatrical release, but it kind of came and went. And up to a point, I can kind of see why. But yeah. All right. Well, all right. Coming up for me, of course, will be Unscripted at 8 p.m. Eastern. It's episode 72, entitled Lawyers, Guns, and Money, but Mostly Lawyers. and I've got to cut. It's going to be partly serious, but also partly funny. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be about our present day legal system. And I'm going to put my 2 cents in about it, and I'm going to be and I've got a few choice words to say about a couple of other topics that popped up this week. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
Of course, Unscripted is the precursor to Geeky Geezers over on Aged Boomer's channel, where he and Troy Pacelli will be discussing the events of the week. And I'm pretty sure Boomer's going to have some stuff to say about what's been going on with Ubisoft. So I wouldn't be surprised if that comes up. With the Assassin's Creed controversy and whatnot. Also, which I might go into a little bit tonight too while I'm on it. And let's see. There will be no Other Side of Midnight tonight. I'm going to go a little bit more into why that's not happening tonight, but there will be no Other Side of Midnight. Let's see. That gets us on over to Tuesday for a live from Sparkwood in 21, which is my retrospective series on the Twin Peaks television series. Troy Pacelli, Nutters Network, Aged Boomer, and I will be watching and discussing episode 5 of season 3, entitled Case Files. As Bill said, I, of course, will be joining him Thursday afternoon at 4:30 Eastern for Action Theater, and we're going to be watching Red with Bruce Willis, Morgan Freeman, John Malkovich, Midnight's Edge's own Dame Helen Mirren, Carl Urban, Brian Cox, Richard Dreyfuss, Ernest Borgnine, Mary Louise Parker, who's not in that movie. All right, so we will be watching Red, 4:30. And then, of course, at 11:30, will be my weekend update, and you'll find out what I'll be doing next weekend.
Putin's cat. I think he asked, who do I owe a great membership? I think that might have came from myself. I
think that was
last night. I gave out five memberships, and I think you were one of the recipients of Putin's cat.
Right on. So congrats to Putin's cat on the membership there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got nothing.
Right.
This was a movie.
Interesting to say the least.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. I wasn't expecting. I tell you, it was an unpredictable movie. I'll give you that. Not a bad film.
Not a good one either.
Not for everybody. I'll say that. I think I liked it a little bit better than you did. But yeah, all right. The Homesman, 2014.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right.
I can see why this one got forgotten about.
Yeah.
I was curious, Like, what is this?
Hey, this was a movie neither one of us had seen. You were curious about it.
Yeah.
So you thought it would be a good idea to put it on, and I agreed. And yeah, all right, here we go. really not much more to say about it than that. Well, I mean, I hope everybody enjoyed the show. Hey, those of you who were with us from the beginning,
thank you so much.
yes, thank you.
It
And
means a lot.
if you did not enjoy the movie, at least I hope you enjoyed the show. And
Yes.
we did try to keep it fun and light, despite the fact that we were watching a movie that was a pretty kind of dark subject matter.
Very, very dark. Very
about
dark with
insanity and death, and about kind of a guy who's kind of a wastrel who kind of finds his place in the world in the middle of all the insanity. Yeah. All right.
All right. Well, with that being said, thank you all for being here today. And I'll say my parting words. Always remember to be excellent to each other and party on. And we can't wait to see you on the next one. Have a good evening, folks.
Yes, and as I always say, thank you to everyone who was watching, including those who did not engage with the chat, because there were definitely more people watching than we actually saw in the chat, which is perfectly fine. You do not have to engage with the chat, just as long as you enjoyed the show. Hit the like, share out the stream. And if you are new to Bill's channel or mine, we do this show every week, every Sunday afternoon at 4 o'clock. So rejoin us next week for Robert Duvall in Wild Horses. I want to thank those of you who were live in the chat. Connie Cleary, Lady Mist, Big Al Presents, FKHC 2005, sometimes known as Tim, and Putin's Cat. From HQ, our second home office in Arizona, in all points north, south, east, west, and beyond, good night, take care, stay strong, be safe, because this is how we win.